Well, hello friends. It is a beautiful fall day. The sun is directly in my eyes, but I don't want it in your eyes. You'll be okay. That is a call duck, and she is calling. I am gonna try and get the winterization going a little bit more on the coop because it is a beautiful day. It is 9:33 at the moment, and I'll show you what we're doing. This is our first year like winterizing a coop like this. To be honest, I don't think it's gonna work, but we'll get into that. So these are essentially PVC shower curtains from the Dollar Tree. And we are putting them with zip ties, and then you'll see here where they're overlapped so that there's no like spaces. They will come all the way down, and then we'll zip tie the bottom as well. And then I bought a tarp that will cover all of this. And that should hopefully keep a lot of the snow out for these guys. Now, the reason I'm saying I don't think this is gonna work is because these are dollar store shower curtains. And we had to buy like 10 of them. So like, yeah, okay, we spent $15 by the time you add in tax and whatever. But then we also had to get the zip ties. We had to get a $30 tarp. We could have went to Menards and bought a $60 roll of real thick plastic, did one layer, and still been able to use it for the next like 3 years. That's what my friend does. But this is the route that Sean wanted to try, so we are trying it, and you guys get to watch me struggle. So as you guys get this glorious view of my sweatpants and, you know, my butt, I'm just gonna tell you what I'm doing right there, and that is doing the zip ties. I am putting them through the pre-made grommets on the shower curtain and then through the netting on that little roof part of our pen. It's pretty self-explanatory. I can't say words. It was not hard to do there. The bottom is where there's an issue, and I'm also going to tell you guys where I went wrong on the bottom when we get there. Okay, so now I have to do the other side of the coop, and it would be easier for me to go in and do it from the inside, but I'm also wondering if they're going to try to chew on it. So now I have to decide, can I squeeze between the coop and the fence? Do I go into my neighbor's yard and just reach over the fence? He's really cool. I don't think he would care. Let's see. Okay, Lynn, it is a test of your weight loss. Can you do that? Also, how much of that is poison ivy? Because your girl doesn't know how to check for poison ivy. I think everything is poison ivy because I'm allergic-ish. I've only had it like twice, and it was pretty bad both times. So, I think I need to trim some branches, and then I think I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna have pants on, so if I trim the branches that I know aren't poison ivy, like, I should be okay. I cleared enough to see that on this end, I'm not gonna get very far, but I did just cut that sucker down. That stuff's fine, I guess. I'm gonna have to do it from the inside though, because yeah, this isn't gonna work. I probably should have went over further. Shoot. It's fine. It'll be fine. Right, guys? It's ventilation. So if you're noticing that there is a smaller coop in our coop to the left of me there with 2 hens in it, that is because they are evil and they have been trying to kill one of my ducks. So they have been in timeout and they have their own separate food and water and all that. And I was waiting on a new penned area to come in. And so the chickens will then be separated from the ducks. But at the time of this recording, it had not come in and it was not set up yet. So they were still living in timeout, but they're good. Okay, so a super fun thing that's happening is the zip ties are pulling through the Gorilla Tape through the shower curtain and just being ineffective. So like this one, I zip tied around the pole through the duct tape where the hole was, which is a whole other story. And then I have it taped on top of that because I don't know what else to do. This one, I didn't bother with a zip tie. I did like a double-sider, and then where it's overhanging, I connected it there. And then same story with that zip tie. So I think I'm gonna go to the outside of the coop and see if I can do the ground level ones on the outside, because like they hang nice because they're on the outside. So like this is a pain because it's in the middle and you've got to like pick it up. I did also go under the mats, which is kind of cheating, but also the mats are heavy and it holds it down. So I feel like I don't really care. That's fine. I'm gonna leave that. Yeah, let's go to the outside of the coop and do those. Okay, this side is working a lot more easily. I'm marking it, putting a piece of the tape over it, starting the zip tie, going around and then coming back out through the same hole. Oh, Theodore's taking a bath. Hi, Theo. You're so handsome. Who's this handsome guy? Hi, Flame. You were supposed to be a girl. You were. What happened? What happened, Flame? You changed your mind. And this is Nightshade. Hi, Nightshade. How are you, pretty girl? Hi, sweetheart. That's Dora. Turns out Dora is a dude. And then that's Quacks. That's his dad. And there's Isabel. If it'll focus on Isa. She's so beautiful. Anyway, so yes, went through here. And then I have these in place anyway, just to like make it a little bit more secure around the coop. So I've been just like tucking the bottoms in. Nightshade is real curious. Aren't you, pretty girl? Oh, Bean was over here just watching. So I've got these two panels done. I've got at least one more to go in between the Shasta Daisy. And then that tarp has to come off for us to do the last one, but I don't want to take that tarp off until I'm ready to put the new one on. So I'm gonna wait on Sean for that. But this is like a heck of a start. To undo my work. They're like, oh, there's something stuck to this. Let me eat it. Hey, stop it, Flame. No, it's not food. You have food. And I just realized that they knocked over their water in their separated area. So I need to go get them some more water because they're my babies. They need clean, fresh water. And then I think I'm gonna call it for the day. I don't know. Sean very well may look at what I did on the inside of the coop and be like, that's not gonna work, and then want to fix it. And I will let him. Oh, it's bath time. Hold on. Look at my happy little ducks. They're also gonna have a bigger pond when we move them. So with it getting cold, this one's probably gonna come out soon. They wouldn't have access to diving water once it freezes anyway. Flame. Hi, Doo-Doo. Oh, beaners. I love them so freaking much. Like, I could just sit out here with them for hours and hours. We're also gonna put some straw bales inside. That way they can be elevated off the ground, which will help them stay warm. And it'll insulate it a little bit more too. I'm actually kind of happy with the way this is holding so far. We've got decent wind today. And with this side secured down, this side's not moving a whole lot. I mean, obviously it is still moving, but like it's not bad. Flame! Who's this? Who is that? Do you see? Okay, I didn't show you guys this because it's exactly what I did on the other sides, but I went ahead and did this back side. So now What we have left is this panel and this panel on the inside and one other panel on the inside. So 3 panels and it'll be done. I'm gonna go in. I wanna give these guys a little bit more feed because it looks like they either ate it all or kicked it out of their area. So we'll see if we can feel a temperature difference. I'm sure some of you are worried about ventilation. This is going to remain open. So this will be open, and like you can tell, it's not perfect. Even with the tarp over this, they will have plenty. That top like attic looking thing might stay open too. Not sure, but if Yelena doesn't stop pulling the plastic through and eating it, Yelena, you're already in trouble for eating my duck. Stop it. Oh, you are on the fence trying to decide between chickens and ducks. Let me tell you, don't get chickens. Ducks are the superior animal. They are. Look at how chill they are. They're like, I think I'm going to take a nap in my pond. I'm just going to hang out here. Chickens? Hey, there's plastic. Let's eat it. Grass? Let's tear it up by the roots. They're awful. They're awful, awful animals. I actually did not want more chickens. And then Caroline started showing in the poultry barn. And so here we are. If it was up to me, we would just have ducks. Anywho, this is me in my coop. You can hear the wind. I'm not really feeling it, which is kind of cool. Like, I'm tall. Let's see, if I squat down here by the pond, it's not even all the way sealed off, but there is a significant reduction in the amount of breeze coming through here. Look at Nightshade trying to sneak on me. You cannot eat my ring. She was picking at my hands while I was outside of the coop. Chickens. Chickens. Hi. Hi. How are you? This is Sir Quaxington. He's the most handsome boy. Aren't you, Quackers? You're so handsome. And there's Theo. The ducks are so cool. Look at them. How do you not love them? They're awesome. Friends, here's an update. I can't feel my fingers. Actually, I can, and that's the problem. Here is the new one, with the exception of like 10 minutes of Sean trying to help me figure out which of these joints to use where. And the fact that some, like the poles have holes here, and then like some of these poles have holes like in both sides. So I had a couple of them in wrong. But otherwise, I have done this whole thing by myself in just a few hours, really, because like I started on it and then I had to stop. I think everything is zip tied into place. I'm gonna move the ducks over. I still need to block off because my ground is so horribly uneven. So I need to put some bricks down, but I think I'm gonna move them. We'll see how it goes. Well, here we are. They seem to be pretty happy. I moved this bucket over for them because they like the bigger cups like that. The other metal one is, or galvanized steel, whatever, is good too, but I think this one's better for them. They're gonna get an actual enclosed feeder, but for now, they have a big old silver bowl full, and they are so excited to be back in grass. I moved the little house over and it has fresh bedding in it. I need to put a tarp on here, but for now, I feel like this is good and they're happy. Look at my babies. So I really need to be winterizing, and I thought I would give you a quick update on, I don't know why I keep moving that like you can see the other coop when I'm on selfie mode. You can't. I was like, it's over here. Why isn't it showing? The shower curtains are not working great. Kind of saw that coming. But so now I'm trying to decide if we spend a little bit more time trying to make it work, or if we scrap it and go spend the 60 bucks, which I think might be the better option at this point, because now I need to winterize this coop too. Hi, sweetheart. He's like, I wonder if I should go lay down. They're so happy. This is insane. It makes me happy because I love my ducks so much. But yeah, so I'm thinking I am probably going to end up going and getting the hard plastic and then just layering both coops with it. And of course we still didn't put the tarp on the other one. But when this pen came in, I was like, nope, like that's priority number one. So I got it done. It is up. The ducks are happy. The chickens are real happy. And just to note, when you're punching holes in this, you need to do 2, which would make it a lot easier and a lot more secure. So I learned that. The girls that have been locked up, it's their own fault, but I still felt bad that they were locked up. They were just like flying around, like, yay, freedom! So I'm happy for them too. And now it is time for me to go to cheer practice and a game. It's a beautiful, beautiful fall day. This is the kind of fall that I've been looking for, but we went from 100 degrees to 30 degrees, and now this is where we've settled, and if we could stay like this year round, I would be happy. Anyway, that is it for me with my fall coop winterizing update. I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Happy ducks. Happy ducks. Hi, Doo-Doo. Hi, Isa.